Welcome. What two buttons?
The two different go live buttons.
Oh, was there?
We were one up top and the one on the
I don't know.
bottom.
I'll have to look at it next time.
Yeah.
All right, can look at it right after this because I'll be on live stream with Ryan for a new episode of Plamono Trend
Nice.
directly following this live stream.
Didn't you do that with
Josh?
Yeah.
Previously, yeah.
Yeah.
But the time zones just don't work out. It's just not
Yeah.
possible. So I'm doing it with Ryan.
What time zone is Ryan?
It's just 1 hour difference.
Okay, so
where he's at.
central.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, Happy New Year.
Yeah. We haven't been on here. We were just talking. Haven't been on here since before Christmas.
December. Yeah, like mid-December.
Yeah,
when we
so-
drew the giveaway prizes from the Thanksgiving sale.
We did do that. Yeah. So through the holiday into the new year. So
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Happy
Merry
New Year.
Christmas. Yeah. Happy New Year.
Mhm.
A lot has happened
A lot.
of shipping.
Has a lot happened? Well, I
lot
mean,
of
yeah,
shipping
a
has
lot of
happened.
orders. Yeah, a lot of orders have been
Yeah.
shipping out. Yeah, that's for sure. And what else? I took a little vacation. I went up,
Mm-hmm.
spent some time at my parents' house.
Yeah. I went to Tennessee
Yeah.
for a week. Yeah.
How was that?
It was interesting. Tennessee,
Interesting.
it was very fun. We were by Pigeon Forge, so if anybody,
Oh yeah, Pigeon
Yeah.
Forge. No idea.
no idea, they have a Titanic museum there, which is pretty cool.
Kind of a weird Tennessee. They have a Titanic museum. Did like a
Yeah,
lot of
so
people
it's
from
it's-
Tennessee
Pigeon Forge
die on there or something?
reminded me of like the Vegas Strip, but without casinos, but like a bunch of randomness.
Random,
Like there was a
museums
Ripley's,
and
believe it or
stuff
not.
like that.
There was
Wow.
there was like
Huh.
all sorts of different things. They had like little like roller coaster rides and yeah,
Interesting.
pretty cool place.
The room's looking good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's quite full now. But
But
I need to give you guys a tour. I've been meaning to do like a tour, but I got to clean it up a little bit actually.
didn't you do a tour once?
Well, I did like a couple of videos like in like while I was kind of setting everything up, but I haven't done a video like showing it
All
finished.
done.
But as soon as it was done, it just got messy right
Mhm.
away. So like I just try to clean up a little bit first, and then I'll
My
show you
office
that.
is
Yours is coming together.
it is almost there.
It started off a bit of a
That's because everyone threw
tornado
everything in
aftermath.
there.
You threw
Everything.
everything in there.
No, my wife threw everything in there.
That's true.
Yes, but
Mm.
we can get to some questions, maybe.
Yeah,
or-
sure. Oh,
I don't know what's. Oh yeah, our prize
we've got a
is
giveaway.
prize is
It's a stack of stuff.
yes. So you can build the green version
of
of
the Blockade Ivy.
yes,
Yes.
with all of these, and we give you a governor too.
So there's 4 parts. Yeah, there's the sniper cannon,
Yep.
the booster, which
Yep.
is the back end, the cockpit, the
Yes.
front end, and the
Legs.
insect leg.
Yeah, which all of this was given to us by Kotobukiya. So thank you, Kotobukiya, so much for letting us have these giveaways so we can give them away to you guys. So make sure you guys
Check out some Kotobukiya stuff.
yes,
This is the armor type pawn A1 version 2.0 E2 Obscura. So one of their like version 2.0
yeah.
of the governors.
Yep.
So that's really cool.
Which I built the blockade. I built the blue version, the one that all comes together.
Yeah.
Very cool kit. I built it in one of our build days. Knocked it out and
And I built the green one like
Yes.
this set. So
probably 5 hours it took me
yeah,
up and down though.
You
Just helping people here and there. And
you speed built it.
I
for
did
sure.
speed build it. I didn't clean
It's
up
a lot
anything.
of stuff to build. Yeah,
There's no sanding, just clipping and putting together. So
yeah, it is really cool. So good opportunity, and I mean, with all the different sections and everything, you can mix and match and all that
Yeah.
stuff too. If you have other hexagear stuff,
Mhm.
or I mean anything else, everything's like all compatible, so you don't necessarily have to build it
correct.
as the Blockade Ivy. So it looks like that there. You can see on the back, but
Right.
yeah, so a lot of stuff to work with there with those, and the governors are cool.
Yeah, very cool.
We have that, but let's see. We have in other news, the Pokepla contest is almost done.
Yeah.
So if you guys are working on an entry for that, you have till the end of this month. What's the date today?
Still have
10th.
a few weeks, 3
Yeah,
weeks, give or take.
Exactly 3 weeks. Yeah. So 3 weeks left for that, and I think that's kind of it
Mostly.
as far as news. We got an early
This thing is really cool.
Copy of the new Mosho Toys Progenitor Effect figure, and yeah, it is really, really cool. So I'll have a review for you guys later today, actually over on my channel. Took a long time to do the review because it's just got a ton of stuff, but it's really awesome. Definitely my favorite one so far, and can highly recommend.
Yeah.
So you can, I don't know if you can see all the effect parts and stuff's over there.
Nice
too. So it's got a ton of effect parts, just tons of equipment and option parts.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. I want one.
There you go.
Okay.
They outdid themselves for sure. So this will be on the display. I'll set it up in the storefront here. So if you're in the area, if you're coming through. Speaking of which, we're gonna have a build day.
Yep.
Later this month.
The 25th, right?
Yes.
Is that right? Yep. So the 25th is a Saturday. Same thing. We'll have food. Probably pizza, sodas, water. We'll do 2 different tours in the warehouse. So if you've been to any of our build days, it's definitely a good time. A lot of people come, hang out. Bring your friends. Everyone can meet different people. Meet Zach. Meet myself.
I'll be here. Yeah, and then if you want to check out this, because this we're not expecting in. I think I looked on the website. It's not expected till like Q2.
Yeah.
So it's still a ways out. But
super cool.
Yeah, you can come in and check it out. It'll be there in the storefront. And check out the review later. And I think that's all for now. Right? Anything else going on?
No.
We're expecting anything else? Well, it's the end of the week now. Anything we're expecting for next week?
We'll get our second wave of RX-78 2.0 real grades. Finally. We will be getting more monuments. I don't know if next week, it might be the week after, give or take. What else is coming? That's the Sky Defenders will be here Monday, supposedly. So if you haven't gotten a Sky Defender, we'll have them back in stock Monday. If you have one on pre-order, we'll try to get them all shipped out Monday, if not Monday, Tuesday.
So there was a bunch of like Bandai restock stuff too.
Yeah,
that we were supposed to get like the last couple of weeks or month or stuff.
Yeah.
That's a bit delayed, but that stuff should be here soon too.
Yep. Yeah. A lot of stuff coming. So just kind of, if you've subscribed to our emails, we obviously send emails out. If you haven't, subscribe so you can see what comes in.
Yeah. All right, let's check out some questions from y'all.
There's some good ones. I'm watching them come in.
Yeah. What's this say? Pentacle? Pentacacle. Anyway, what are the next perfect grade kits going to be? We can't give you that information.
No, we don't know that information.
Yeah, because we don't know. So no idea.
If I were to guess, probably my top 3 would be a new. I really would like a Sinanju and a Barbados. What are your top 3?
Yeah, realistically,
we might get an Unleashed Zaku though.
You think so?
I think so.
I wish. I just don't anticipate that happening. It would be really, really nice if we would get an Unleashed or whatever they end up calling it of just a new like perfect grade Zaku too. But
think of all the P Bandai add-ons.
Of course. But I mean, you could do that with any number of those. I mean, even with the Sinanju, they can do a P Bandai set like they do with the RG.
Yeah.
Like so. I mean, there's always possibilities for that stuff. But a Zaku would be nice. I don't know. A new is probably the most sensible option.
Yeah.
But it's been this long and they haven't done it yet, so I don't know what they're waiting on. How was your Christmas? Jeremy wants to know. It was good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Did you get anything exciting? I don't know if I asked you this or not. I don't think I did.
I got a few things. Me and my wife make different dates. She picks 6 months. I get 6 months.
You're doing that again this year?
Well, this year we got a like scratch off thing. So there's 40 different dates. So there's scratch off cards, and it gives you kind of hints on what the card is, like if you're going out or actually staying in your house. You scratch it off and do what it says to do. So we got that.
Do you have to do what it says to do? What happens if you don't do it?
Well, it's the end of the world, really. So
someone comes and gets you.
And then I got a sign for my gym. I got a home gym now, so she gave me like a little
Right.
sign for that, which is pretty cool. I got a wooden 3D like wood Lord of the Rings map, which is really neat. Yeah, that was really cool.
You did tell me about that.
Yeah.
What's the gym sign say? Adam's Gym.
Adam's something den something. I don't know. I'll send you a picture.
Redacted.
Yeah.
What did I get? Not much, but that's exactly what I asked for. So
nothing.
I didn't get nothing.
Oh.
Nothing really. I don't know. Nothing really too like really noteworthy, I guess. But
you know where I'm going? Probably this weekend to get more of that peanut butter. So if
yeah.
let me know.
That's all right. I'm still working on the one. So we did a gift exchange here with everybody, and Adam drew me and got me some really nice peanut butter, a few different flavors of peanut butter from St. Augustine. If you guys don't know, it's a historical touristy kind of place. Not far. It was about an hour from here.
From here, probably, yeah. From my house, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's closer for you. You're nearby, but yeah. So yeah, it's a cool place, and yeah, that was good. Okay.
Yeah, St. Augustine's fun. The oldest schoolhouse in the United States is there.
It's like one of the oldest forts there too.
Yeah.
Like the fort and everything. Yeah, it's cool. What's the dumbest reason why you don't like a particular kit? What's the dumbest reason why you love a particular kit? I don't know. Dumbest reason why I don't like a particular kit, or
I don't like the Netflix kit because of the face. The RX-78 one. The face looks dumb. That's
like the.
But I don't know if that's a dumb reason. It's a good kit.
That's where my mind went as well. Not that kit, but I was thinking like it's a kit where like I otherwise like everything about it except for like one part that I don't like. What came to mind for me was the HG Masala. It's the like purple one. Yeah. It's like it's got like the claws and like the big booster backpacks and like the legs really cool. I like everything except for like the chest. It's like the chest or the crotch has this part that comes out. It looks like a weird kind of like dragon head kind of little thing on it. It's kind of goofy looking. Other than that, I really like the design.
Dumb reasons why I like a kit.
I don't know. So it's a harder one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't really. I have to think on that one, guys.
Andy in the chat asked, did you guys go to Bandai Fest last weekend? So it was the card fest, which we don't really do.
So I thought it was just going to be the cards, which actually we are going to get.
Oh, okay.
So we ordered a whole. We just got. I think I got it. There might be a question in here if we had gotten an order form for the cards yet. We did yesterday, so we ordered a bunch.
Cool.
Usually with card games, we never really get everything that we. So we'll see.
Maybe you can try to open a couple packs here on the live stream.
Maybe, I don't know.
But we're probably not going to have
they will
that
not
many.
Yeah, they will not go up for pre-order. Just because we have no with Bandai kits, they tell us this is how many you're getting, and then whether we get them in waves or all at once, we will get all of them. Whereas the cards, it's
you don't want to be in a situation where
we'll never ever get it and
not being able to
get it.
So we won't be able to pre-order them.
Sorry, Andy.
But do you know when we're supposed to expect to get them? Well,
I didn't look at that.
Yeah.
Whenever their release date is.
Yeah, and that could also be delayed.
Right.
Something too. So.
But no, I did not go. I thought it was just going to be a card thing. Then they ended up announcing the GWC winner.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot as far as like Gunpla, other than the Gundam Assemble display, which would have been cool.
Yeah,
to be there to see that. But considering that was like a brand new announcement thing, it kind of made sense that they weren't going to like let people know that's going to be there. Had we known ahead of time, maybe we would have gone or something. But
I think they would have gave us a heads up. But
that's also only an hour from here.
Yeah,
would have been.
Which we will have that game too.
Yeah,
So I just don't know if Bandai's going to distribute it because Bandai's not distributing the cards.
Oh, really?
No, they're distributing to it's not through Bandai Hobby.
The Gundam Assemble stuff is actually Gunpla branded, so it should be through
Hobby.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Where the cards, would be like kind of like candy toys.
Yeah.
They go through like different for that. Anyway, what are you looking forward to the most in 2025?
We're getting Gaia notes. We're steady stream of that now, so that's pretty exciting.
Any idea when we're expecting that? The actual paint next week?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you were just talking about that yesterday, and I was expecting. All right, well, it's like a couple of months, but
6-month adventure, but we will have a readily available supply of it now, which is nice.
Much more than what we have now, anyway.
Yeah, which is like
rather than getting it like once a year.
Yeah, we'll be able to get it
fairly regularly.
Yeah, pretty
nice. Yeah. So those of you guys who like Gaia knows paint, that's good. What am I looking forward to most this year?
We will not be open tomorrow, Andy. Sorry.
I would every year this time of year I always think this, and it never really works out. But I would like to enter GBWC this year. Yeah. So that's what I'd be looking forward to if I can, but we'll see. I'll try. Were you aware that the RG Akatsuki is actually number 41 in the real grade line, while the Force Impulse Spec 2 is 39? Wait, what?
So we skipped one? Is that what we're...
No, the RG, the RX-72 2.0 is number 40. So what's the confusion?
I don't know.
I think maybe he forgot about the RG 2.0.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Okay. I mean, yes. I don't know if I was aware of the number because I usually don't pay too much attention to that. Right. But what's your New Year's resolution? The toy mechanic asked.
I don't really have one.
Didn't make one this year?
No, I don't really ever make them.
Yeah.
Because no one ever keeps them. And then why on that date? Why not? If you want to do something, just do it now. Or back when you thought about it, why wait till the beginning of the year?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just my thought.
Yeah.
Process on it. What about you?
I made the New Year's resolution 2 years ago to not drink any more soda, and I haven't had soda since then.
No.
So
you're just down a lot of coffee.
Yeah. And then last year I decided to not eat like
fast food.
No, candy, cookies, chocolate, and donuts.
Yeah.
And haven't stuck perfectly to that.
What's in that bag?
I
was like, what is it?
But definitely have been much less.
That's good.
I mean, and even before that, it wasn't like I was eating that stuff like every day. But it's definitely like few and far between for sure.
If you can reduce it.
Absolutely. Great. This year, I didn't really make something in particular as far as like a resolution.
Yeah.
Just kind of generally sticking with that stuff.
Yeah, I don't really I don't know. Like I said, if it's something I want to do, I just start it.
Try to exercise more. I've kind of already been doing that.
Yeah.
I don't have a home gym though.
I mean,
I have a chair. Haven't you seen those ads that you can just like do this like intense workout with just a chair?
Sure.
Were you? I just read that one. Sorry. How deep are your backlogs? That deep.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much backlog at home. Like a handful of stuff.
I probably have 40-ish kits that one day I'll get to. Maybe
I'm gonna say 40-ish crates of kits.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is more realistically if you went to actually like inventory it.
See, like with me, it's different though, because I'll have like the P Bandai kits or what I'm referring to.
You don't have a lot of like normal release.
Yeah, because I can. I mean, technically, everything out there is.
That's true.
So if I need something, I can just go grab it
if you wanted to.
Yeah. So I don't have to, buy it and hoard. Although if we sell out, then I'm screwed. So if I wanted it,
yeah. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Where there's money, there's a way. You can always find someone willing to part with it.
Yeah. Everyone has a price.
Yeah. What do you think will be the next MGSD after the wing, and what do you hope to see as MGSD? Again, like we talked about, there's a couple of different like safe options that you could put money on.
Yeah.
But you really never know.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not something like the unicorn or.
Why not?
Because it'd be cool if it was like the Sinanju.
Yeah.
You know, make a protagonist.
Antagonist?
What if they did the O? I keep looking at your cup. That would be cool.
My O cup?
That would be cool if they did the O.
That'd be wild.
It would, but it would do very well.
I mean, yeah. I feel like the line has been so good so far that whatever they do, I mean, I'll be happy with.
Yeah.
For sure. It'll be a great kit. There's no doubt about that. It's different things that I might like initially be more excited for, but I'm sure, you know, like the Freedom Gundam's not one of my favorite Gundam designs, but I love the kit. Yeah. I love the build. Yeah. It's really nice. So I'll enjoy it for sure, whatever it is.
She builds Gundams. Got the lizard from us. Awesome. Thank you. Nice. I will, when you're building it, I'll have to watch. I watch her every now and then on. If I'm going through TikTok, she'll live stream on there. Gotcha. Yeah. So if any of you guys want to watch a really cool builder, follow She Builds Gundam. She does a great job. It's really cool. Okay.
Yeah. What's a modeling skill you want to improve on in 2025?
Just doing models. building models. I have no time.
Yeah.
Was it me and you talking about this, or it might not have been?
Ooh.
Like, time. I'll work, get off, go home.
I mean, probably dinner, you and me. We have the most.
Kids. Yeah.
We have the most similar schedules. I feel like compared to anybody else here.
Yeah. Like I have no time to do anything, and then occasionally I'll have maybe an hour or two on the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend I usually I don't do anything like Gundam or hobby related usually at all on the weekend.
Yeah, that's when I can. Can't during the week because there's just kids and other things going on. But if we're like doing something on the weekend, then I can't. But usually I can get, so maybe I got to slip in some. What did I build? I built a Lego set recently. We did that for New Year's, me and Dan.
You built the massive Star Destroyer?
No, I built the Hogwarts little castle? Like Chibi, Wally, and Eva.
Oh, yeah. The one that my son got recently from when we went to Disney Springs.
Nice. Yeah, I built that, and then she built one of the helmets.
Then, the one that you got her.
Yeah. And then I'm halfway through a droid Dakar, like the Lego, like real nice droid Dakar thing.
It's like fairly big one. I think I saw it.
Yeah, and it can like ball up in a ball too. Yeah. So I'm like halfway through that. Yeah.
My son, one of his Christmas presents was the big Optimus Prime Lego set. He hasn't built that yet. So I was going to say I'll have to help him build it. I won't have to help him. He'll be fine on his own, but he'll be building that soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Daniel asked if we'll be carrying the card game. We already talked about that.
Yes.
We will be carrying the card game in the future. My modeling skill I want to improve for 2025. Yeah. Oil rendering.
Oil rendering.
Yeah. It's not that I want to improve. It's that I want to try it and then improve it. I've not.
Nice. Chris got a Lego set.
Oh, everybody's getting Lego sets.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like looking at that.
Yeah.
What is oil rendering?
Just using oil paints to do like your filtering and weathering and stuff like over the paints. So you can use like a lot of stuff like you just use these like the Mr. Hobby, Mr. Weathering color stuff. Works similarly, but oil paints just like acts a bit differently.
Yeah.
Can be better. I mean, it's just a different way of doing it, and so especially like it's done a lot in particular with like Machining Krieger and like other like Votoms and like traditional model kits and stuff, armor, tanks and stuff like that too. Not used so much usually on Gunpla. From time to time, you'll see people use it on there though.
I know AK has those oil weathering pens.
Yeah. There's different like products. You don't have to use it like like your typical like oil paint tube.
Right.
But there's like pens and there's like the like sticks. They're sort of like crayons, sort of that I think work kind of similar to.
Nice.
So there's different products, but those kind of like how we hear from a lot of people that like they want to try airbrushing, but they're kind of nervous about it. That's how I am with oil.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like scarred from like my high school art class where our teachers just had to tell us all about like how careful you have to be with the oil paints, and they're like impossible to get off of stuff, and they're like toxic and everything like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like very nervous about it, but I feel like it's one of those things like once I try it, I'm sure it'll be like, Why did I hesitate for years on trying this? Anyway, so that's been my goal for a while. Hopefully this year will be the year. What kit are you looking forward to in 2025?
Masquerade Vidar.
Pretty excited
about that actually. And
now that you mentioned that, on a side note, I saw that we had a pre-order up for those like parts, the part set for the MGSD Barbatos, like those big massive claws.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
It does. Yeah, they can fit on the high grades too, but it looks really good on the
MGSD.
Yeah, so
yeah, check those out on the website if you guys haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's an add-on part for the kit. You get these big hand claws, and it comes with a tail too, so you can kind of turn it into like the Lupus Rex almost.
Sort of, yeah. Just the Vidar reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Me. Let's see. What else is coming out? No, we don't really. What else do we know much that's coming out still yet? I can't really think of too much. And I'm looking forward to the Gundam Assemble stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really know about like which of like the different ones that they showed off. I don't know which ones are going to be coming out when.
Yeah, and they said there's going to be a bunch more, but I don't know.
We don't know what the release schedule is at all for those.
No.
So I mean, generally looking forward to that stuff. Otherwise, looking forward to hopefully there being at least one or two more HGUC kits. We just had the Bolanox-sama released in Japan anyway. I think we haven't got it here yet.
I don't think yet.
But that was the first one in a while. HGUC kits. So hopefully there'll be at least one more.
Because they were going on waves with the high grades, right? They were doing like Seed had a whole bunch because of the new movie. And then
we've been getting about HG stuff that's just not HGC.
Right.
And then we've got the G-Quux stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be coming.
Which all we know is the one. Yeah. Isn't that supposed to air soon?
The movie. It's what, January 17th or something?
Is it a movie?
Well, it's like the first few episodes cut as a movie is going to be released in the theater.
Okay. So I'm sure
is what it's going to be. So yeah, that kit is supposed to be out like next month, I think.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure we'll get a lot more. Probably at least once a month for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
After that would be my guess. That's usually how it goes if we have a series going.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing about an anime series, whether you love it or whether you're not too into it. Whenever there's a new anime series, we get lots of new kits, which is great. So I'm always happy about that. All right. Let's see. Do you guys think that Bandai will make 100 scale model kits for some of the mech designs from Zeta Gundam, i.e. the Asimar, Gabthly, Fireline? Well, the RE100 line was the line for that, which they just don't seem to be doing anymore at the moment anyway.
What was the last one? Was there one last year? Yeah, well, they did all the Seed ones, but they weren't RE100.
But those were full mechanics. But yeah, at the moment we don't have anything coming out full mechanics either. The last RE100 I think was the P Bandai Shokyu. I think that yellow like kind of bug looking one, and the last like full release one,
Calamity, not the Calamity, the Forbidden.
Well, I'm talking like RE100, so not.
RE100 would have been.
I don't know.
They teased was it the Zoc?
No, that wasn't real.
What was it was.
That was not real.
I was at a show.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was real.
It's been a while anyway. So yeah, if we were gonna get more stuff like that, like the Gabthly or the Biolarn, I mean, Master Grades would be cool, but I mean, those would be really suited for the RE100 lines. Just that line apparently doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, unfortunate.
Zach says that in like the next announcements.
Very well could be. Yeah, that's how it goes a lot of times. So we'll see.
I'll show you.
I need to keep saying it. Do you think we'll be getting new MGs this year?
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so. Whether they be MGEX, MG for Ka, or just regular MG, who knows? But yeah, we'll get something.
We'll at least get one more.
Yeah,
for sure.
Is there a third-party PG that comes close to the Monument repair type? What else has there been that's like that big? I mean, I guess the we had that like one that was sort of GPO1 sort of looking. The what was the name of that? Zephyr something?
The like Mechanicore type thing.
Yeah. That would probably be like the closest thing in terms of that size and that complexity. Right. Most of them are like around 1/100 scale or like a little bit larger than 1/100 scale, but not quite as big and quite as complex as the Monument.
Right.
That's probably the closest thing. I mean, a lot of the times you could just look at the price tag. I mean, just compare something that's like a similar price that probably equates to it's a similar amount of parts and plastic and everything. So you can just kind of just go off that.
Yeah.
When will the next shipment of the Cosmos PG Exia LEDs arrive? I saw that's also on the way.
Yeah.
Too, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of Cosmos LEDs coming.
That stuff, though, like we've talked about before, any like the third party or stuff like that that's from China is usually the stuff that we don't know exact tracking for that. So we won't know until it's like in the US. And then we can say like, okay, we can expect it in like about a week.
Yeah, because there's the
until then,
right? The master grade Strike Freedom, but was it master grade? I want to say XD, but it's not. Why can't I think of it?
MGEX?
Yes, thank you. MGEX LED set is on there.
Really?
Huh. I think the Unleashed set is on that order. There's a bunch of Cosmos LEDs coming, and the Exia ones are on there, and the Unicorn ones are on there as well. Perfect grade.
Yeah. Dylan's betting on an MG Rising Freedom at Shizuoka in May. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm betting on a Adam and Zak at Shizuoka in May.
I was invited to China in April, so I don't know if I'm doing that.
From June?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Talk to us about that. Will USA Gundam be carrying the new card game? Yes. But it has a notable increase of quality of kits since 2010. Can the same be said for Kotobukiya kits these days? I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, with any of these companies, I mean, other companies too, Max Factory, Wave, I mean, just the technology and their processes get better over time. How much do you know about the upcoming Gunpla releases before the public? These days, none.
Yeah, I don't get any information out. I used to know months in advance, but that's kind of changed. A lot of people were leaking stuff, not necessarily here in the U.S., but like other countries and stuff. I know there were a lot of leaks.
Yeah.
So they kind of tightened that up and just stopped telling people.
Yep, unfortunately. That, and I think we talked about this before. I think it's a combination of they don't want leaks, and then they also they don't want to tell you something that we're going to be making this, and the schedule,
because that's happened.
Schedule can change, or how maybe they're planning to release a kit as a P Bandai, but then they make it a standard release, or vice versa, or something like that. So a lot of this stuff can change kind of at the last minute too.
Correct.
So
which has happened.
Yeah. What's up with all the drones in that area? Dan Man asked.
There's no drones in our area.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that's New Jersey. Wrong store.
Yeah. We're right next to the airport too, so there's definitely no drones around here.
No drones flying around here.
Yeah.
No, there's a bunch of drones in New Jersey, which there's a different Gundam store that operates Gundam Planet.
Is there like some? I think I saw vaguely some story about that.
What? There's like, I don't know if there is any more. I know there was like hundreds of drones all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
But I think it's because they passed a law, and like so all these drone pilots got mad and started flying their drones everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Because they made it to where now drones have to broadcast certain things like information about the operator.
Really? All right. Yeah. Kotobukiya has heavily focused on their Mecha Musume and Musume lines for the last few years. Is there anything else you'd like to see them focus on?
I mean, Zoids always does well.
Frame arms for me. I mean,
yeah, frame arms kind of died off.
It's like one of their OG lines.
Yeah,
and I mean, but the Mecha Musume stuff, that's where they're making a lot of money. So
yeah,
and they have to compete with other companies like a little bit, but they still kind of
they're the best.
Yeah, they're still kind of at the top of that genre. Whereas, like, if they're making frame arms, they're competing with all Bandai's Gundam model kits and then everything else too.
Right.
So, understandably, it's it's a tougher market to try to sell their frame arm stuff. But I enjoy the frame arms kits a lot. So, I mean, I would like to see more of that. But
I would like them to pick up more because they're very good at picking up like video game mechs and anime, other mechs. So I'd like to see that. I really wish they would have done Horizon Zero Dawn. We would have gotten a lot more of them.
Yeah.
And they would have been better quality. Not saying that the Motoroid ones are bad quality. I'm just saying they would have been just better.
Yeah. It's like, the difference is not between good and bad, but it's like great and awesome.
Right. Yeah.
So, I agree. That stuff is cool when they make the stuff like the Metal Gear kits. Like, they're
Armored Core kits are really good.
Which they do have more Armored Core stuff coming out too, so that's good.
Their Zona Enders kits are really good. Like they do a lot of like other animes and video game mechs. So hope they continue that trend.
Yeah. Do you think that the new Dragon kit that popped up, or what do you think about the new Dragon kit that popped up on the store yesterday? Dragon kit?
So there's a Dragon model kit. There's been other Dragon model kits before, but it's pretty cool. Zach has not seen this, guys. So let's go to pre-orders.
Pre-orders?
Yeah. Zach apparently doesn't go to our website a lot. Scroll down. Keep going. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Huh. Cool. So it's kind of like we've seen a couple of like Mecha Musume kind of, I don't know if it was ATK Girls, a different one that also came with a similar type of kit.
Yeah, there's been Dragon kits before that are similar to that, which it might be the same company making that one. I'm not sure, but no, it looks cool.
Let's see. David said, awesome kit. I'm guessing he's talking about the Hexagear kit. How well do you think the Gundam card game will do in terms of longevity? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's
we do see a lot of stuff like this kind of come and go, but it just depends on how much people are buying it.
Yeah, it depends how much Bandai wants to put effort into it, I think. Because if Bandai puts effort into it, it'll stay around for a little while. If it kind of lacks effort being put into it, then it'll just fall away. Because if they never make another release again, then it's done. So they got to put effort into making more releases, nicer cards. Maybe do, kind of how like Pokemon does like the alternate arts and stuff like that and things to make it to where it's something that, hey, you got to, get a few packs to get something cool type thing. Whereas I think right now it's just sets from when I ordered it. Like they're not
like booster packs, whatever.
Yeah, from what I was looking at what we could order, they're like sets. I could be wrong, or the description might have been off from, but that's what it looked like. Because it said like strike set, unicorn set, or like seed set. So it maybe it's like seed cards in that.
So like a Pokemon deck where
yeah, that's what it seemed like it was.
Deck comes with a set.
Yeah.
Group of cards. Yeah. That's that's how Pokemon stays popular, by releasing new sets. I mean, think about it, it's the same Pokemon all the time. They don't have to, although they do add new Pokemon each generation, but I mean, like,
but different artwork and different attacks on obviously the different cards, but people are wanting those limited edition cards too, the ones that you have to open 50 packs and pray that you get one. That's what gets the hype up. So
I mean, all they have to do is follow that model. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
and it should be at least like successful enough to last a while. But then, like you said, like, so they can pretty much assume the formula to make it successful. It's just how much effort they're going to put into that, and investment too. Because I mean, like, to have artists make the art, I mean, that's a big investment. Just the production of that, paying the artists for new art all the time. Pokemon's Bandai's a huge company too, but like Pokemon's a huge company that puts a lot into their cards.
Yeah.
Bandai has a lot of other stuff going on. This is just kind of like a side thing.
Yeah, they have non-starter sets too. prices were. I know with our order form, it wasn't like when we order other card sets where it'd be like booster box. It literally said like unicorn set, strike set, or seed set, something like that. So I just off the descriptions, I'm not 100% sure what they look like. They're pre-done decks, but I don't know.
Will there be any Mr. Color leveling thinner restocks soon?
Yes.
Yeah. That and hopefully
Yes.
cement.
We don't have any of that?
I don't know. Last time I checked.
No, we got that in mind.
Last time I checked, which was like
it might be coming in
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But my bottle's getting low. Some more of that thin cement. Do you throw away the kit boxes after you build them or keep them?
Nah, chuck that stuff.
Yeah, usually throw it away.
Yeah.
In terms of like
take up room,
long-term storage. Yeah,
it's gonna sit there and collect dust, and you're just keeping something that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. Let's see. It's also about the card game. What's the best matte white paint for model kits? I mean, any white paint can be matte.
Right.
Matte coat,
yeah.
But
excuse me.
I'm not sure.
SMS is good. Guy's good. Lacquer paints are good.
Do they make a flat white though? I'm not sure who.
I think SMS.
I'm sure someone does, but
I know Guy has a flat white. Mr. Color has a flat white.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So I mean, as far as which one's the best, any of those would be good. Yeah.
Lacquer would be my
Mm.
recommendation.
What are the favorite master grades of US Gundam employee? I don't know. We should go around and ask.
We should make a video like that.
Maybe that's an idea for
a
TikTok
talk
today. I'll work on that. We know Adam's favorite, and you guys know my favorite. Do you know my favorite?
No.
You guys know Adam probably better than me.
Yeah, because I feel like yours changes.
I'd have to say it's probably the master grade Rizal. No, I don't know. I do like that one a lot.
The regular one or the
any? Yeah. I mean, I like that kit a lot, but there's a lot of master grades that I like. So I don't know. It would be hard to say which one's my favorite.
What one's mine?
The Snunjestein, of course.
Which version?
The new Verka.
There's 3 different. Well, I guess
the
there's
newest
only 2.
Verka, the Snunjestein narrative version Verka.
No.
The original one?
Yeah.
All right. Third-party kits sold as well as you expected on your site. Have they? Yeah, usually they do.
Yeah. A lot of these like new, like Chinese Mecha kits are doing very well, especially when they're like their own designs and they're like the Lizard. Inera's done a great job. Was it SNAA?
Yeah,
they've done a great job. Which they're making like 144 scale kits now.
Yeah, which is what I think. What was the other question? Like, what would we like to see this year? That's what I would like to see is more of like these original mecha models from these Chinese companies in like just smaller, simpler, like 144, like HG style kits would be awesome to see. With that, again, like we're talking about, like they'd have to compete more with Bandai for selling that kind of stuff. Whereas like what they're making, like these big kits, that's what a lot of people feel like Bandai's not making enough of, so that's why they're getting those. If these companies start making HG stuff, then they have to compete more. But I mean,
they've done well.
It would be cool to see. Yeah. So we just recently got one, and I know we're getting another one too, like from that series. Yeah. So
Knight to the Round Table series that was.
Will you be opening on weekends?
Maybe.
Only
for build days for sure.
For build days,
not. I would like to. The problem is having someone here to run it on the weekends is the problem.
It ain't gonna be you.
We would need 2 people to be here.
So one person would need to be able to be in the back.
Yeah, I mean, get stuff, and so we'd have to have 2 people to run the storefront.
I haven't built anything in a while now. What's your suggestion on something different that would be exciting to get going again? Well, like we're trying to try one of the non-Bandai mecha kits.
Most of them are really good.
They like a lot of them are quite complex. They have a lot of parts, they have a lot of detail, and like the price generally for what you get in there is going to be cheaper compared to some like the Japanese companies.
Yeah.
For example, that said, I mean, if you did want something like we're talking about Kotobukiya too, Kotobukiya has a lot of really cool stuff that they're making these days. Max Factory's got a lot of really cool stuff they're coming out with. So you have a lot of really great options.
Yeah.
Like, and actually, check out my channel next week. I'm going to have 2 videos. What were my favorite Gunpla that I built of 2024? And then what were my favorite non-Gunpla kits that I built of 2024? So maybe check out that video to get some ideas.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you guys expect for 2025 in terms of Gunpla themes? Happy Holidays 2025 themes. I mean, the G-Quacks.
Yeah,
is going to be a bit of a theme. Yeah,
I think that probably would be it. Though.
Yeah, but there's not usually any kind of like theme really. From the quality perspective, which are the top 5 brands for model kits in order? Oh, jeez.
In order.
I mean, just basically go like from smallest to largest companies, and that's usually a pretty good scale.
I mean, largest to smallest?
Yeah, what did I say?
Smallest to largest.
Oh, well, yeah, in reverse.
Yeah.
But I mean, larger company is going to have more resources to
but
have
I mean,
higher quality.
I wonder how many people work at N-Era because they make really good kits.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I was just thinking like the Japanese companies.
Oh, yeah, Japanese.
Which like top 5 would basically just be like
Bandai,
the 5.
Kotobukiya, Good Smile.
Bandai, Kotobukiya, like Good Smile / Max Factory,
right.
Wave,
and Aoshima.
Yeah, or Doyusha.
Yeah.
Or I guess, I don't know. Yeah. That's pretty much it. That's kind of all you have. But yeah, if we're also talking, the thing is like with In-Era is one that we talked about before, is like one that has kind of stuck around. Some of the other ones, like it's one like company, that releases one thing and then it kind of changes. Yeah. If you, let's see, I missed this one. If you were to build and customize a Gunpla for something like in the build series, what would you make? I guess what would be like your base model?
Sanaju Stein.
Yeah. Could have guessed that, I suppose. Mine would be the Rezel.
Or the Freedom.
Freedom
would be a pretty good base.
You're OP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? A top question.
Oh,
who's that guy?
This is the last question from all these questions have been from YouTube so far. Zaku asked, "What's the best grocery store ice cream?"
Zaku what asked?
ZakuAurelius.
ZakuAurelius asked, "What is the best grocery store ice cream?"
What do you think?
Publix
brand, like.
Oh, if we're going just regular ice cream,
I mean, like
all brands.
Brand of ice cream.
Oh, Bluebell.
Okay.
If you say Breyers, I'm just gonna leave. Because it's not Breyers.
It's like the tombstone of grocery store ice cream. It's good enough, but it's ice cream. It's not bad, but yeah. What's that yellow one? I quite like it, but my wife doesn't like it that much. It's like a yellow.
Oh, Mayfield?
Maybe, yeah.
With the cow on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That one's pretty good.
It's all right.
I find that one to be like more creamy.
Yeah, I could see that. So I say Bluebell because they make 2 ice cream flavors. They have an oatmeal cream pie one right now.
Oh, really?
That is so freaking good. And then they make it one that's called Butter Crunch, which is just Butterfinger ice cream, which is so good too.
Yeah, that would be good. Tillamook's good. Yeah, I've had that one.
I have not.
Publix brand though.
Publix brand is
not good. Yeah. It's not bad either. Yeah.
This is better than Breyers.
Hey, I mean,
Publix brand is they make some pretty good flavors.
They had some good. They had a good like holiday one, which I think that you can still. They probably still have. You can probably still get it. It's like a holiday. It's like peppermint.
Oh, okay.
One. Yeah, that was good. A lot of times though, we just if we buy ice cream, just often we'll just get whatever's on BOGO at Publix, which sometimes is Breyer, but you just got to choose the best of the bunch of there. But yeah. Anyway, all right. So Okay.
Sorry.
That was all from what I say, YouTube. Let's check some questions here from the Facebook, which we might have some repeat ones, so we'll see if they have any different ones from what we had before already. Let's see. Have you ever? Oh, so Chris asked on Facebook, have you ever considered a warehouse feature allowing people to stack up orders and ship when ready up to a certain time frame? So yeah, basically sort of like what HLJ has for like a private warehouse option. We've talked about this before. We had this question a number of times, and basically the short answer is just no. Just we can't. It's just it wouldn't work. Although now since we've moved to the new warehouse, we do have more warehouse space, but it's still pretty full. So I mean, just allowing people to just keep basically like a private warehouse here, and then like you're saying, ship when ready. Even if we put a deadline on it, like you have to ship within 60 days or whatever, it would just keep too much stuff sitting here in the warehouse. And then also, I think Adam mentioned before when we've had this question that there would also be a challenge in terms of like the back end, like our actual like computer system for that. As we have it now, there's not really any way for like in our system for our system to be able to do that too. So I think that's right. I think that's what Adam has said about that before too. So not possible at this time. I mean, I know people, I mean, because we got the question a number of times before, people would like it. I think it's just not going to be possible. All right, let's see. Kyle asked, might we see a 3.0 US Gundam Store nippers in 2025? Yeah, I think so. I think that would be a question for Adam, but I think I did hear that we are working on that. Publix has a limited edition apple pie flavor that's amazing. I don't know if I've tried that one yet, but if not, I would definitely will have to try that because I do love apple pie and ice cream, and often eat them together. Like if I'm having especially fruit pie, I want to have like some ice cream with it. So it's just kind of all right there. Makes it that much easier. All right. Let's see. There's questions about the card game and about what we're looking forward to for this year. We kind of already answered that. Charles asked, do you have any favorite Zoids kits? Probably my favorite Zoids kits of the limited. I mean, I've built a handful of them. My favorites are still probably the different versions of the Liger. Just because such a great solid kit. I mean, some of like the Tyrannosaur type ones are really cool. That'd be like the Genosaur, the Genobreaker and stuff. And then most recent one that I built was the Koenig Wolf, which was really nice as well. But favorite Zoids kits, mine are still the Liger, different versions of the Liger.
Hermit crab coming?
No, I'm not sure if I did. Zoids kit?
Yeah, Tucker told me.
Oh, one of the questions was asking if we're going to have in 2025 a 3.0 US Gundam Store nipper.
Probably not.
Oh, okay. I was wrong. I thought I saw something about that we got like a prototype of a new nipper or something. Is that wrong?
That might have been from the Chinese company that we got they sent us a prototype for what they could make.
Maybe that's what I was.
But
no.
No.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, I don't know what could we improve on from the 2.0 to 3.0 really. I mean, I suppose what we could do is maybe get like, it's not go from a 2.0 to a 3.0, but have the 2.0 and then also have a different type of nipper also available, something like a super thin blade one or something like that. But the thing about with those, I mean, those can be nice, but they can also be broken very easily too, and they're just kind of not really necessary. Did you speaking of tools though, did you get in touch with June about the tool describer suggestion I sent you?
No.
All right. Work on that today.
Yeah.
All right.
I know you emailed me the picture.
Yeah. What was the best selling product of 2024? William asked.
Our nippers.
What?
So if you're going with Gundam kits, it was the Monument. Well, if you're going with model kits, it was the Monument, and then
in terms of number, like quantity sold or like dollar amount.
Yeah. I mean, probably dollar amount too,
because big. That's what I'm wondering.
Right.
It's a big kit. So, I mean,
No, quantity amount. These are all quantity amounts. It was that. I think the top 5 then, so that one, the RX 78 2.0.
Sure.
The Netflix RX 78. The Lizard. Oh, what was the fifth one?
Another gun, like a big Gundam kit released earlier in the year would have been. Well, we had the Masquerade Narrative.
Yeah, but those sold 2023.
Was it?
So like
the pre-orders. A lot of the pre-orders were sold at the time. Yeah.
So it might got released this year, but I can't remember the third one was. Yeah.
TBD. TB. I don't know. Looked up.
Yeah, because it wasn't the Zaku from the Netflix series. It was something else.
Shame.
Oh, the Glory.
Oh yeah, right.
The Glory.
Will you be starting pre-orders for the new tabletop game? So
if we get information for it, and
yeah. You mentioned not going to do pre-orders on the card game, but on the actual figures, the Gundam Assemble stuff.
If it's through Bandai Hobby, yes. If it's not through Bandai Hobby, then no.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you going to be opening on the weekend? So we already did. I answered that. A lot of these questions we already replied to. How well do the Hexagear kits build compared to Gunpla? The build, the actual the process
is the same.
Yeah. The construction's very different.
It is.
Sure. Yeah.
They're very well built and they're very sturdy. Like you could push it over and it's not going to fall apart.
Yep.
Whereas some Gunpla, you push it over, you're putting
a part might fall off or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But they're very sturdy. A lot of the joints are more, I feel like, ratchet style. Like it, they kind of.
That's what I mean. Like the construction's definitely kind of different.
But it's what makes it sturdy, and
they're super solid. I mean, like it, kind of similar to Gunpla in a way. It feels like a toy once you have it built. It kind of works like. I mean, they're very easy to play around with, and without having to worry about stuff popping off and things like that. So you can mess with them a lot, which I think is probably intentional, just because of how they're meant to be. Like when that line first came out, we kind of thought that there might be some sort of tabletop gameplay built into that, just because the figures are smaller and there's all these different mecha.
It has a lore to it, and it's got but
they're definitely kind of meant to be played with more than your standard model kits for sure. So yeah, do not worry about that. Here's another kind of similar type of question. Keith asks, how well do the Hexagear vehicle kits work with the Koto Musume kits? So the scale is totally different?
You would have to get the hand scale Musume kits, and then they will fit in them just like the governors do. If you get any of the other ones, they will not. I think you can get some parts. Like I've seen things where they'll put the frame arms girl, and they'll put the parts on to the frame arms girl, but it's not like they're not getting in the car and sitting in the seat and they'll fit fine because it's the same scale as the governors.
There's some compatibility, and it also kind of depends on the vehicle model. If it's a vehicle model where the governor is enclosed inside, then a frame arms girl won't fit inside there. But if it's a motorcycle or something type, you could have a Megami device riding on it. It would not look big,
right,
but I mean, depending on what you're going for,
but like I said, the hand scale ones fit.
For sure, those are exactly the same size. Those and the Zombinoids, right? Is that the zombie ones that they have too? Those are also the same. They're 1/24 scale as well. Where's my fourth quarter pre-order?
I can't help you if you don't tell us what it is.
He didn't say what it is, but if it was it
depends
on what the item is. The answer,
so the question is where's my fourth quarter pre-order? Y'all shouldn't do pre-orders if you can't deliver close to the due dates. So let's say it's fourth quarter and it's supposed to come.
Fourth quarter just ended,
right? There's a lot of things that go into it. We're told fourth quarter, so if we're told December, that's technically part of fourth quarter. And if that ship then is delayed, let's say it's at the port right now, and there's a bunch of fires that are stopping it from getting unloaded, I mean, it's going to get delayed. There's a lot of things that go into logistics. We're given an estimate, and usually we're given an estimate months before our estimate. So that was probably a third quarter item, and we just put fourth quarter, and then it still doesn't get here in time. Yeah. That happens a lot. We put out our estimates of delivery further out than what the manufacturers are telling us now, especially for anime figures. Anime figures are horrible for delays. But even with Bandai kits now, where if it says it's coming December, we'll put it as first quarter instead of fourth quarter. So
for sure,
it's just the way the world works. Things get delayed. We do update you when they get delayed. You should get an email. If for some reason you guys aren't getting emails when things are delayed, please let us know.
Apologies, and we'll get it to you as soon as we can. It's not like once we get stuff in, if it's an order that can ship, it goes out in pretty short order.
Right. Which I'm not. I don't. Obviously, he didn't tell us what it is or his order number. And we can't look him up by his username here. But also, if you pre-ordered something with another pre-order and that secondary pre-order is not here yet, like if you order something that's due quarter 4 and something that's due the next year quarter 1, well, even if we have your quarter 4 item here, it's not going to ship till that other pre-order comes in. So that might hold up stuff too. Which is why you got to click the little button that says that not everything, things won't ship until everything is here. So that could be too. I just have no idea because all he did was complain instead of give us information.
You could also just, if you're very curious, you can email or call the customer support, and they could tell you. They might be able. Again, depending on what the item is, if it's something that we know for sure, like this is something that we know we're expecting next week. Or whatever the case might be, they might be able to tell you. They might not, depending on what it is, but
I guarantee you he's not even in there, and he probably didn't email customer service or call us. He just put it on there and didn't wait for an answer.
Oh well, we answered. So Goblin Teeth asked, what's your favorite line of models from Kotobukiya these days? That's a really hard.
Because the Zoids are good. The Megami device, probably Zoids, Megami device, Hex Gear are probably my top 3. Where they all rank within each other, they're probably all pretty equal for me.
I would. Probably Megami device. For me, like I said, I do love frame arms. We just don't really get a whole lot of frame arms these days. Megami device. Between just the regular Megami device that they're coming out with these days, and then the Buster Doll line, are just really, really good. They're just quality is so good with that line that's probably my favorite for sure. But then the Megalomaria kits are also really cool. So I'm really enjoying that new line as well. So a lot of their new stuff has just been really, really nice. You have a lot of good options. And then, of course, the Notchin kits.
Yeah, they're very good.
Really super cool, too. All right. We'll take a couple more questions here before we draw our winner for today. If I can scroll here. Why is this not letting me scroll? I'm zoomed in. There we go. Based on sales, is the MGSD line selling well? I really like the line and hope that the sales support continued releases. I would say,
they're doing very well. I think that they would. It was so the MGSD wing was in the top 10 best-selling items last year. So I would assume every time they come out, they sell really well. Those
anything with MG in the title, I feel like will do well. Except for maybe what was something maybe like the MG 1.5 DOM or something, but just because of the nature of that,
right.
Anything that's like a new item, if it's MG Verka or MG SD, MG EX, whatever, it's gonna do well. Yep. Did you run out of stickers? My last order didn't have one, so we do occasionally run out of stickers just because we're constantly printing them.
Like if it was probably within the last 2 or 3 weeks, we print them all here in house. But if we rather ship out the orders than sit here and wait for the printer to catch up. So
machine is like literally almost constantly running. It's either printing or cutting the stickers, because 2 different machines. One machine prints, and then you feed it into the other machine to cut out all the stickers, and then someone has to physically pop out all the stickers from the sheet too. So it's a process, and like we try to keep up with it. But like Adam's saying, like if we just have a lot of orders to get out, like that's the priority. The stickers, something free,
ship out all the orders than just sit here and wait for the stickers to get caught up.
Right. We try to have them in every order for you guys, but I mean, is there a dream Gundam kit or older model that you would like to see re-released or remade with a new inner frame or joints in 2025? Gundam kit or older model. So something that has previously existed, or that
previously existed, would be the Stardust memory kits. I think would be a really good series to upgrade the master grades on. A kit that hasn't been made to a master grade. Zulu. Right? Is that the one with the big claws?
Yeah. I think Rosen-Zulu. Yeah. Yes.
That would be good.
Definitely.
Is the Zulu the one with the big cannon? What's the one with the big cannon? That's still the Rosen-Zulu, right? It just has from the first episode of Unicorn.
That has the shield cannon arm?
No, he's got the big booster cannon. He's got the big tanks. It's still a Rosen-Zulu.
No. That's a version of the Gyro-Zulu.
Okay.
It's like the Angela Sopper use.
Yeah, that one would be cool.
Yeah. There's an HG of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's no master grade Gyro-Zulu at all. Like, it would be awesome to have a master grade Gyro-Zulu.
It would look really good in master grade form. Would be the Zaku big gun.
Yeah,
and that would be really kind of
Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Anything else new from Thunderbolt would be nice.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
like the master grade. I could make the gym would be nice.
Or it's a regular master grade 2.0. I guess it's quite different. It's not like the Psycho Zaku MG to like retool that for just like a standard Zaku 2. There's quite a bit of the kit that's different. It's not like it's just a couple parts different, like a normal, like between Char's Zaku 2 and regular Zaku 2. It's pretty much just a color swap with a few different parts, but with the Thunderbolt version, it's quite a bit different. Yeah. That would be cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Anything else new from Thunderbolt would be nice. All right. Anything else on your list?
No, there's a lot of things on my list.
Yeah, right. Most memorable, your most memorable year of the 2020s so far? It's an odd question, Chris. All right.
My most memorable year, what COVID year was 2020, 2021, right?
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah. It was, was it memorable or was it?
Yeah, you remember it.
Forgettable. I mean, I just remember it as like a blur of just like had to wear a mask all the time. It was very different for you and for me though.
Yeah, because you were here. Yeah.
So it was a very different situation. It was
probably memorable for me because there were times where I didn't know if we were going to be able to stay open, and then I worried about everyone's livelihoods at that point. Because they can't work. And then trying to find stuff. That was interesting. If we don't put COVID in there, most memorable, probably last year because we moved warehouses.
Yeah.
We're in a nicer, bigger place, more room, more organized.
We have so much room for activities now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do build days every month.
Yeah.
We have a Daytona Beach Models Club. Like a bunch of older guys that come once a week, and they have like little meetings here.
We have roller hockey.
No.
In the warehouse.
No, we don't.
On weekends.
No, he's lying, guys.
We open up on weekends only to play roller hockey in the warehouse.
Yeah.
With your guys' kits.
Yeah.
They set them up to make the goal.
Don't say that. My box came dented.
Yeah.
I heard it from roller hockey.
Roller hockey's fun, huh? All right, let's see if I can get
roller hockey leagues.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think they'll manage to do? Oh yeah, do you think they'll manage to do the G-Quack's horn gimmick working in a model kit? So how it like closes. It is going to be in the HG.
Yeah.
It's just a part swapping thing.
Yeah.
If they make an MG or like a full mechanics,
right, then it will
probably would be like a working mechanism,
Yeah,
especially for an MG. But yeah, for the HG, it's just a part swap. You can see it in like the images that they released of that already. How do you feel about the RG Akatsuki? I feel sad that I don't have one to build yet, but yeah, I'm looking forward to building it. I've seen people's complaints about it reusing the RG Strike frame, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Here, you know how people can be.
Yeah.
I'm holding off any judgment until I have it in my hands. I'm actually able to work with it myself. I have a feeling it's not that bad, but you know,
it usually isn't.
David said, I love Bug Mecha. Do you think the Gundam card game will be successful? Oh, well, it's kind of the same question we already answered, but
yeah,
in terms of Bug Mecha,
because the blockade looks like a bug.
Yeah, I mean, I built about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago or so, I built that Dunbine kit. Somewhere around here. Here it is. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Speaking of like fun, non-Gundam, that's an old one too.
Yeah.
It's pretty janky, but fun, something different.
Yes.
All right, let's do giveaway. Shall we? It looks great unplated. Yeah. I think that's something to think about.
I finally built my Apex kit. Love him some. Hey, thank you.
What is it? Sorry, do you need to read that?
No. Something about the lighting feature on him. You like lighting feature. Awesome.
All right. Giveaway. Let's see. First of all, it's between the platforms. It's going to be two.
Facebook,
which had far and away the least amount of comments on there. Only 25. So this will be easy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Nobody's on Facebook anymore. It's a dead meme. All right. Number 9. Easy. So let's see. My scrolling is not working here.
There we go.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let me zoom in here. Try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jeffrey's number 8. Number 9 is Charles. Asked about the Zoids kits. We already answered that. But yeah, congratulations, Charles.
Yes. Send us a email to support@usagundamstore.com, and we just need a picture of you logged into your Facebook account and what address you want to ship this to, and we'll get it right out to you. Congratulations. You are the proud owner of some Hexagear stuff.
A bunch of Hexagear stuff.
Which was probably what I like building. The blockade.
Big stack of Hexagear stuff.
Which thank you again, Kotobukiya, for supplying us with this. They gave us a bunch of giveaways that we're going to be giving out. So thank you, Kotobukiya, so much for helping support us. Great partner to work with. Everyone over there is awesome. In Japan and here in the US. So yeah.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at Kotobukiya there at Shizuoka in May. Be great fun.
Next push.
GG. Yep. All right. But yeah, congrats, Charles, and thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for all your questions.
Yeah.
As always, it'll be 2 weeks to be right before the build day, right?
Yeah.
No.
Possibly.
Yeah. Anyway, the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have our next live stream. And if you're in the area, if you're going to be in the area, build day on Saturday the 25th. And the Pokeball contest will finish the end of this month as well.
Yeah.
So then after that, myself and Pixelly and Goblin Teeth, who are our guest judges, will choose the winners for that. And what's the next contest going to be?
I know we have stuff in the works.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, then
we've talked about different.
We have talked. I mean, like not recently.
We have ideas.
Yeah, there has been. I mean, from time to time we have different ideas about different stuff. So we'll have to see. It's not decided yet, but
not fully decided.
There is certainly options. So Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it for today. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.